People would ask me, do you think he'll play in college? And I would say, well, maybe junior college.
Hadn't gotten a single phone call from any coaches up until May of my senior year. I graduated, still hadn't really gotten a formal offer from anyone, just kind of, all right, we're keeping an eye on you, we're interested in you.
I was the one that actually encouraged him to go ahead and accept the academic scholarship at the D3 school and go play baseball there.
I was planning on going to walk on there, hopefully make the team, try out, and then UCLA came into the picture, and as soon as I heard that was an option, I told my parents right away, this is where I want to go. We came down to UCLA after he had graduated from high school, and I honestly wasn't sure if I would play. I was fine with that. I was really excited to be going to a program that was on the up and up.
I said, well, if baseball doesn't work out, maybe he can be equipment manager or, some sort of way he can be involved, because we just didn't know what was going to happen.
Berg is ready at 0-2. Here he comes. Chop to the right side. Gallagher on the hop, has it. Underhands to Berg, covering. They are alone atop the mountain. The Bruins are national champions.
They win their first ever national championship in baseball and number 109 overall.
With unique delivery, great movement, not velocity, and a really good frisbee slider.
And he's the guy that ought to be out there.
David was a really good athlete, had a really good arm. Just wasn't quite getting it done from his overhand delivery.
Right before my junior year, I finally realized if I wanted to do something that I'd never done before, be an elite player, I needed to do something more than everyone else, what was expected. So figured out a lot of things about myself and my delivery.
It was kind of a last desperation time for David in terms of trying to create some sort of rareness and deception to the hitter.
So when he made that transition, things started happening, but even then, you're right-handed, you don't throw very fast, your delivery's awkward.
He didn't throw very hard. He pitched the end of the games in high school, so you didn't, get a great look at him.
And even through those tough times when it just wasn't quite working and he was hitting people, and he never really doubted himself.
It's almost a submarine type delivery. It's just a completely different look, and I think that's what makes him so good.
She doesn't give you a whole lot of arm swing as a hitter to read what's about to happen.
The naysayers were way more than the positives. Didn't make varsity till his junior year of high school. Really pretty unheard of. If you have any talent, you're on varsity as a freshman.
It wasn't like you had to have that, but it's just his attitude that really made us feel that this guy could be a major contributor to our program.
A recruited walk-on, yeah. I was excited to get an education from UCLA, and if I played, I'd be ecstatic. I was going to go out here and work my butt off. I knew that I might be coming into a talent pool that was a little above my level.
The one thing I can say about David is he definitely works hard, and yes, he's had a lot of amazing opportunities, but he always was working hard, and so when those opportunities came, he was able to step up and make the best of them.
I still remember the conversation I had with Scott Griggs, the closer my freshman year, and he just basically said, there's a lot of guys out here that are more talented than you, but if you work harder than them, you'll still succeed.
Struck him out, got him to chase.
I wasn't sure if I would ever get a scholarship coming to UCLA, but it was something that was worthwhile to me. I haven't told him enough yet that I was very thankful for that decision, and they had already put my sister through private college.
To finish with him on the mound at the College World Series was well worth every bit of it, and now being on scholarship, we're just so blessed.
Home and away, they're at every game they can. Home missed games, maybe 5 in 3 years. They've been here for me from the beginning and will be with me till the end of my baseball career and beyond.
David was drafted in the 17th round by the Texas Rangers, but at the end of the day, he felt it was the best opportunity for him to come back to UCLA, and we're fortunate to have David for his senior year.
I had a decision in front of me that was going to change my life one way or another, and no one knows whether it was the best decision or it wasn't, but whether baseball works out or not, I know that I did what I could to give myself the best chance to succeed in life after baseball, which is getting a degree from UCLA.
That's big dollars to turn down when you're 21. Luckily, he was smart enough to realize that it wasn't enough to walk away from this.
Just the team that was coming back was too special to leave. I thought that if I came back, I gave myself a really good chance to win another national championship and really cement a legacy here at UCLA.
He'll go down as the best reliever in the history of the college game. It's a great story. I think it gives everybody that doesn't feel wanted a chance.
David was always one of those guys that you knew something good was going to happen because he always had a plan. He knew what he wanted to do, working hard in the classroom, working hard in the field.
I know after this season I'll get the opportunity to go play, but whether that works out or not, I know that I committed to UCLA and I did my best to really make the program strong and build something that'll last.
It is his dream to play pro ball, but if nothing else, he'll have that UCLA degree, which is more valuable than anything to him. He truly wanted to graduate from UCLA, and even had he left, I know he would have completed that, for me, if nothing else.